Hi, Taurus. Welcome to December. I'm Tamil. If you're new here, I'm the founder of Overflow, and every month I channel oracle messages for the Overflow community at large, which is you, and then I go deeper into the sanctuary for a look at the month ahead. We look at career, finances, relationships of all types, all the ships, and we also look at your mental body, emotional body, and we also look at what's going on in the spirit for you personally and also for your archetype. You can't move, you need to make space. Like something almost wants to keep popping out, but it's not popping out. Or the idea isn't fully downloading, or the solution won't come because your mind is cluttered, or your space is cluttered, or your body feels heavy but not grounded. It feels burdened and overwhelmed. That's too many. 4 strands. Challenge. I got 2, so I'll take it. Coming apart. This was Piscean energy. So if you have any significant Pisces placements, I definitely recommend that you watch that. Sad embrace underneath. Just Sag. But which is what Sag got as their challenge, I believe. So anyway, cleaning house. You just need to make more room. You need more room. You need to say more no's instead of yeses. You need to literally throw a whole bunch of stuff away. You just need more space. As this relates to career, maybe you're doing too much, you need to streamline. But I'm also just feeling like there's just some personal things that have been calling your attention, and you've just been piling things up in the corner until you get a chance to deal with it. And okay, I'll do that later. But no, you need a plan, you need strategy, because you have magic stream and details as your challenge. And this is the stream of ideas or the downloads not being able to fall into place because there's no structure, there's no strategy, there's no place for it to flow. There's a blockage. So this block could literally be in your energy body. So maybe you need to do some clearing. Obviously, we have a collective of healers. You can get energy clearing, but it feels like a mental block or a creative block. And so let's get you some support. See what the book says. When you see the cleaning house card in a reading, it's time to declutter your life. Get rid of unwanted things in your physical home and release what you no longer want or truly need. Is there any unfinished business you should address? Thoughts, memories, and emotional baggage must be swept out of your house as well. Your conscience must be clear for you to move freely in the world. Celebrate a spring cleaning and feel the freedom as you make way for much better things. Look at what you've resisted, discarding, and be honest about its value. Be honest, clean house. Your loyalty as well is keeping you from releasing someone or something. And you can't ignore it anymore. You need to pick you. The Magic Stream card represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration and you can't manufacture creativity lest you borrow too heavily from others' ideas. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that might place you in a more favorable position. Now is the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and flow. Immerse yourself in the experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyway. And then finally, heed the gentle warning that perfectionism will not lead you to what you desire, but instead will steer you away from it. Nothing will be good enough when you become obsessed with being perfect. No one can ever measure up to your scrutiny, and nothing that you can ever do will assuage that general feeling of not being up to par. You're perfect as you are already. This card challenges you to accept things as they are in all their imperfections, to step into the world and engage it without any expectations. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. I will get a little bit of guidance before we go for those of you who will be joining us in the sanctuary. But you're at a block, and the easy solution now is just to clear some of the space, literally, to let more air in, give you some more breathing room, but also to stop. You can edit, you can review, but don't let perfectionism stop you, or your need for it to be better, even better, be perfect. That may actually be a bit of a self-sabotaging behavior because you're not taking action. So let's get some guidance from Spirit. Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles. Excuse me. That too, but Five of Swords. You're giving too much of yourself to an outside circumstance and not focusing enough on you. So you need better boundaries. What I said before I read about saying no, that's what it is. High Priestess and the Hierophant underneath that. You need to prioritize yourself and your spirit and integrating the downloads you've been receiving so that you can put them into action. Take a break.